Hello, welcome to our new YouTube channel. We are not new to YouTube. We've been using the platform for years for viewing videos and commenting on them, usually irreverently or critically. But we've decided to start making our own videos. So we're new to making videos, which is why we're going to make lots of presentational mistakes and technical errors, and the quality is probably going to be poor, and people are going to be telling us we shouldn't be bothering and come back when we know what we're doing. But we're not going to know what we're doing until we've made a few and learned a bit, and people make constructive criticisms. That'll be very helpful. If people make negative criticisms, don't expect to reply, and if you're abusive, expect to be banned or blocked or whatever. We'll find out anyway how to use it later. What are we making videos about? Well, we're making videos about our life-changing adventure. Oh dear, what's that? Something exciting? Not really, no. We're not going around the world. We're not trudging across the Sahara on camels or trekking in Nepal on the back of Yetis. Or abominable snowman, as my daughter used to say a long, long time ago. We're just changing the way we live, and we want to share the experience with others, not because we're doing anything different, but because we've found it very, very hard to find the information we want to do it. And we've found that there are people who are quite happy to obstruct what you do. Officialdom makes it difficult to live as you want to live. We're all supposed to live in boxes. We don't want to do that, and we grew sick of doing that, so we've decided to make a change. We're finding ways of getting around things, but we still find great frustration. We have certain standards and things we like, things we dislike, and we're finding very, very great difficulty in finding things that satisfy us. So we want to, when we do find them, we want to talk about the frustrations and the difficulties, because other people will be experiencing them too. And one way of finding ways of overcoming that is to discuss those difficulties, so we can talk about the ways we've overcome them. And because we won't necessarily have found the best way, probably haven't, then somebody else can tell us a way that's better or more effective, or somebody can learn from us. We can also encourage people who'd like to give up living in little boxes and paying taxes and rent and mortgages and bills and all the rest of it, and live the sort of life they really like. We've actually, I suppose, we're making great changes, and it's I suppose, something that it should be discussed, because it does encourage people to think differently. We're waffling now. I'm waffling. So that's the purpose of making the videos. Apologies for lousy lighting, technical quality, sound systems and stuff. I'm making this in photo booth on my MacBook Pro. I don't even know how to upload it to YouTube yet. I've got to work out how to save it in the Mac and stuff. I've had the Mac for 9 months, but there's an awful lot I can't do on it. I just use it for browsing the web at the moment. I don't even write documents on it anymore. I've got a desktop, a Windows PC in store somewhere with all our goods. We've got a container unit that we rent, a 40-foot container full of stuff: books, CDs, computers, IKEA shelving units, bits of the boat that we're living on now that we don't want or don't need, want to get rid of, don't want to throw away, odd bits and pieces. More of that later. But they're not here, so I use the MacBook Pro. It's handy, but the battery runs out. Actually, I use it quite heavily. The battery does run down quite quickly, but that's because I'm using it for hours at a time. I hope to find out things. We hope to find out things, and we hope to share what we learn as well. So if we find something, we're going to talk about it. We're going to link to a blog that we set up about a year ago but haven't used. I'm not new to blogging. Been doing it since late 2000, early 2001. But on various platforms, on various subjects, for various lengths of time. I've got some blogs that are still alive but not actually active for various reasons. This is a new blog. This one is going to be about its data. So this is reports, this is discussions, this is chat. The blog is going to be about reports. It's the documentary side of it. It's data. I'm getting tired. I've been doing this all day. I had too long. I need to stop now and think about it tomorrow. The blog is where we're going to write things, gear reviews, site reviews, because we don't just live on a boat, we do camping as well. I'm going to do this again in a more structured and rational way. I wonder if it's possible. I made several dozens of attempts at this today. I've been practicing all day. I think I've been getting better, more spontaneous, but I don't know. I may be getting stale and I am getting tired, so I haven't cooked dinner yet. So I'll try again.